I'm Asma Nafis. I'm co-chair of the Apna network alongside Jag. I'm also Chief Analytics Officer for Ardnagem CSU in the day job, currently seconded to NHS England as Assistant Director for Rehabilitation Services and also an Associate Non-Exec Director with Derbyshire Community. I think some of you will see our post-conference booklet. So let me come to the side so I'm not blocking the camera over there. So after the last conference, we spent quite a bit of time as a committee reviewing the feedback that we had from the workshop, from our delegates, from our members, the amazing kind of photography that our partners have pulled together, and we're launching our post-conference booklet. So as you go through that, you'll see some of the learning, the key messages from the workshops that were run, and then also something that you can take back into your organisations to help roll out that learning wider, as well as use it as a mechanism for your organisations to fund you to attend our session later at the end of August or early September. Date will be confirmed later today, hopefully. So please all, there'll be these booklets dotted around in the main awards ceremony room, so please do take a look and kind of go through that. Anything else that you wanted to capture?
So our conferences will always give you some learning, some case studies to take back. They'll leave you a legacy there as well, so if you don't have to remember everything. I will never ever forget Kiran's presentation, Mr. Chan Nagpal's presentation, and some of the other amazing discussions we had. But one fact that I did not know, that I will continue to campaign for now, is the fact that Bangladeshi women are more likely to have mouth cancer than any other group of people. I never even knew that cultural issue. And I come from a BME background, so an Asian background. And if every single conference delivers a new piece of learning, a health and a quality we're not aware of, and we can move it on, we will. And I think what you said to us at the conference, make sure the next conference is about case studies, about learning, and about improvements. And that's what we're going to be focusing on. So analysing the problem over and over again is not what we want to do. That's government's role. Government's role is to say, oh, we don't understand the problem, let's do another bit of research. The research is nearly always already being done. Recommendations are nearly always being put out there. How are we going to move the recommendations on? Since this report was produced, our friend Nazir Afzal has done a report on culture in the fire service. He hasn't discovered anything new, sadly. It's what we already know. We know about bullying, we know about harassment that goes on, and we know the solutions to that. The key lesson for me from that is the same for us all in the NHS. Is it, let me just ask you a question, show of hand, is Nazir telling us that leadership does not understand bullying and harassment? Or does it say we all cannot be brave enough to have the conversations as bystanders and nip it in the bud? Which one is it, or is it both? Anyone? Both, yeah. Because it's easy for leaders to say, not my problem, mate. You two don't get on as firefighters, and therefore you're an FBU member, you're an FBU member, get the trade union sorted out. You should have called it out in the first place. You should have stopped it in the first place. So what we should be doing is leaders got to set the culture, leaders have got to set the behaviours, leaders have got to set the values. That's the way to work. And that's something we will be covering in the next session. And we will be asking Nazir for his views today as well. So that's moved on. The other thing that's moved on is we're going to hear from Monique about the Brave in the Boardroom, what happened next. And I'll leave that hanging there for you to think about. I did think of something else about the booklet. We've also moved on from the way we communicate with you. There's two asks of you. Are you all on our WhatsApp page? If you're not, please approach anybody that you sit next to, or myself, Asma, Bal, Asha, Fazer, and we'll put you on. There's two pages. One is the notice board, very quiet, usually relevant stuff that you need to know about, and then there's the debate page. And yes, it is a closed space for South Asian people. These spaces we organise on Zoom meetings, we organise for everyone. We will be an inclusive network. That's why the word Apna is used. It's our NHS, and that means everybody. It's just that close space, that's all. And the other thing we've done is we moved on to the Horizons page. You want to speak with that?
Features page. So we
Features
launched
page.
our features page in the new year. So again, let us know, give us your email addresses, and then we can get you added to that. So you can look at the events that have taken place. Our post-conference literature will be on there, as well as upcoming events. And we want to use that as a forum to build a real sense of community so that we're able to engage with each other and find some of the quick wins in addressing health inequality and EDI issues. First of all, thank you guys who've come here early rather than coming just for the fun bit, which we just do the other side of 6 o'clock. Thanks for joining us, for participating, for joining in. That last section of this evening was about kind of the conference, the date to be confirmed, likely to be end of August, early September. You'll see from the post-conference booklet the different workshops we had, the types of speakers, but we want your input now. So the first year we needed to do it was at a bit of a risk, and we kind of pulled together with the resources we had. Now we want you guys involved, so if there's workshops that you'd like to be involved in or workshops that you want us to run, get in touch with us. If there's people that you want to nominate for the 2023 awards, kind of feedback to us. So we'll be putting out a nomination form for nominees for the awards for next year. We'll be reaching out to you guys to run workshops for us. We'll be reaching out for ideas. And most importantly, we'll be reaching out for volunteers to come and support us to join in, because you'll see each time we get a new person on board, there's a levelling up. So our comms, you'll have noticed Twitter has gone from here to here when I took over from Jag, and then up here with Alia taking over. So as each person comes on board, we're levelling up. Please join. We've also got the WhatsApp group membership form that's going around, so we can collate the information and tailor our engagement with you guys, and also a features page. So anyone who's not on any of those, grab hold of anybody who looks stressed, because they'll be the committee.